You know what? I almost timed it right. We are just skeetering into
There it is.
to 9:00 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, it is.
Hey.
Right.
Yeah, now we are. Hey, kids, we're live.
The future is bright indeed. We're all of us dreaming of the better days ahead, and a part of your bright new future could be a move to where the magic lives in the greater Orlando area of Florida. One of the biggest decisions you'll make when considering a move is selecting a realtor who can successfully match you with the right home in the right location at the right price. Victor Naraki is the realtor who can help you make the move you've always wanted to. Whether you're a first-time homeowner or looking to move near Disney World, Victor is in your corner. If you are looking for an experienced real estate agent covering all of Central Florida, please visit DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com today and find out just why you should work with Victor. I encourage you to create a free, no-obligation account on his website. By doing so, you'll unlock the website's full potential and be able to enter specific criteria, save listings, and browse new properties sent to your email. Visit DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com today or visit his Facebook page, Victor Naraki Realtor. And don't forget to tell him the Grand Circle Tour podcast sent you.
Aloha! It's Monday night with the GCT Live Gang.
Hi! How
With
is
my
everybody tonight?
Two favorite co-hosts tonight.
Where are they?
So Mary says that Facebook is acting up. So she is on YouTube watching.
Okay.
And it looks like Katie is as well. So Marla,
Interesting.
I see Marla. Are you having any problems? Marla,
Marla.
or Lily?
Hi, Marla. Hi,
Marla
Lily.
sent me some great tips today for my trip.
Yay.
Hi, Lily. So I got to tell you guys, I'm so disappointed. I've been saving this Jungle Cruise shirt. I'm doing my Disney diet for my trip. Thought, fine, I can fit this Jungle Cruise shirt. I thought it would look great tonight. Nope.
Oh,
If you want to see just some of the art, I have to
It.
do little jumping jacks so everyone can see my shirt.
I'm bummed. We can't see it.
I'm so bummed. I thought this would look great on camera, and nay.
Well, you can see what's going on over on this end over here because I have my birthday ears on because it's my birthday week.
happy birthday week.
Now,
kids.
are you celebrating all week long? Is this whole week your birthday?
Well, yes and no. Mostly on the day of my birthday.
Mhm.
We're going to Pigeon Forge.
Oh,
And it's
nice.
supposed to be 70
Yeah,
degrees.
I was
on
going to
Thursday,
say, you're married. You've been married for a while. You milk it all week long.
Right? Exactly.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Steve. Our birthdays are one day between us, so we just take the middle day, shut our cell phones off, shut Facebook off, and
There you
just
go.
disappear. Don't contact us on the middle day.
Mhm.
Very nice. Like it.
And I do have to show, though, before we get started, I have earrings on that I bought from Holly at Marvelous on Main Street. And I'm getting ready for St. Patrick's Day because tomorrow's March 1st. So
Yep.
If you haven't been to Marvelous on Main Street, you need to do it. Holly's got some super fun stuff up there. Nothing for guys yet. Nothing for guys, or I would have ordered something. Holly.
You could do the Joe Rody earrings. Like, have the big-
I don't need my ears stretched down to my shoulder. Yeah, no.
Not so
Okay,
much.
so Kevin says that his Facebook is acting up too, and Jana is saying hi to B.
Hi, Jana.
So yeah, he says the same thing.
Excellent.
So
Interesting. I wonder what is happening tonight.
I don't know.
Is Zuck mad at us?
I don't know, but it's I don't know. There's 7 people here, so I don't know. It's a combination of both locations.
I thank you guys for seeking us out on another
Exactly.
channel to watch us live.
Yes.
We really appreciate that.
We do. We yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Facebook
Absolutely.
status.
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as there's a viable option for Facebook, I am
Yeah.
off of Facebook.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, I can't imagine how many years of our lives and pictures and
I'm gonna take everyone to the new one that isn't Zuckered. So I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Got like 46,000 photos on there. I love pictures,
Yeah.
by the way.
No,
So,
really?
that's gonna be a
We
mess.
are going to show some of your pictures from the race and from Epcot. We have some great stuff.
But
You
before
are
we
our
do
reporter
that-
on the ground.
This
before
has
we do
been
that,
an amazing weekend for that. Jana, I know ran. Congratulations on your 5K victory there.
yay.
But yes, it was Princess Weekend. It was very busy, very fun-filled. Lots of princesses, which was always my favorite race. So 10 years ago was my very first Run Disney half marathon. And I was crazy enough to sign up 6 weeks ahead of the race, and I had never run a mile in my life. So that was kind of nuts. But I did it in 2.5 hours. I was pretty proud of that. And I ran the whole thing. I had never run that long. Hi, Chuck. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Before we get into Beatrice and her running, we have to do the tip of the week.
Oh, the tip of the week.
We need a new. We got to come up with a drum roll, maybe a rap, some way of doing the tip of the week as we go
I
into
just
it.
get so excited about it all.
Here we go. I am so sorry, B. I jumped the gun.
It's just funny. Today's tip actually was witnessed by me in person today in the Polynesian resort. So it was like, yes, exactly. That was my tip already. And you've just proved my point. So this week's tip of the week brought to you by Victor Naraki and Disney at Your Doorstep has been if you see a souvenir that you love, get it right then and there. Don't let go of it. Don't drop it. Don't put it down. Don't say, I'm going to come back tomorrow. It may not be in the same store.
Don't say you're going to come back in 10 minutes either.
Right. Exactly. I mean, you might think, oh, I'm going to see this on Main Street. I'm going to see this at World of Disney. I'm going to see this. You won't. You might not. You might never see it again.
You cannot count on that. So better buy it.
Disney souvenirs can be like that Cinderella shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's actually how I kind of live my Disney life. This is really sad. This is how long I've been into this. I think it was back in '87 when the Disney Gallery opened at Disneyland. There was this amazing Sam McKinn Haunted Mansion concept art poster, beautiful from museum framing and taken home. And so I'm going to get that at the end of the day. Like, 11, 12. And the gallery closed an hour before the park. And I can't tell you the sad side of a saddest Skipper Jay holding that chain up the stairs, knowing I had to wait a year to come back to get it. But I got it, and I framed it and matted it and put it on my wall.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, and it's funny because today I was actually at the Polynesian and I heard a lady say to her friend, the thing that I wanted was right there and now it's gone. They must have sold the last one. And, you know, I had already planned on this being the tip and I heard that and I felt sad for her. But yeah, absolutely. You can't put it down. You can't come back. And she was like, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. And
and see,
it's
Mary
okay.
brings up the
See, that lady gave up. I stopped
Yeah.
for a whole year to get that poster. I was like, I'm
But see, Mary brings this up with the supply chain that's going on, the issues happening right now. This is exactly why you should not wait. If you see something that you know you're going to want, you better get it right then. Boom.
And some people have even gone home and they've had to pay shipping and handling and pay a whole lot more than you would have paid at Disney because There's people that have many of them sell for a lot more,
And
unfortunately.
I'm going to add to that tip. If you think you're going to get buyer's remorse, keep the receipt. You can always bring it back before your trip's over.
Right.
But this way, you've got it no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay, great tip, young lady.
Well,
All right, so let's hit it.
Ah.
Let's go into this Run Disney stuff.
Run to the races.
Yes.
It's been a whirlwind of the past few days. So Thursday was the expo, which I have tons of fun. Even though I wasn't running this race, they have lots of Run Disney merchandise. And if you could see the wall of my medals, you would know like Run Disney has a lot of my history and my medals and I looked for some Run Disney merchandise. I got some nice running skirts and some fun things. Like there's all sorts of extra products out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can always spend money when you go to Disney. But the 5K was Cinderella themed. The 10K was Tiana. The half marathon was Mulan. And the 2022 Fairy Tale Challenge was Moana. And for those of you who don't know what the challenges mean, it means that you have run the 10K and the half marathon. On Saturday and Sunday, you ran 13.1 miles on Sunday after doing 6.2 the day before. So it's 19.3 miles total for that challenge to get all three of those medals.
That's a lot of work.
Now, do they have anything if you do the 5K as well? Do they have another special one or no?
If you do the 5K, you get the 5K medal,
right?
And you get a shirt for all the races. You get the 5K shirt, the 10K, the half marathon, and the challenge shirt. So you get 4 shirts that you walk away with. You get 4 medals that you walk away with. Mm-hmm. So if you do all the races, and now the 5K, the medals are metal. They used to be like rubber medals for the 5K.
Right.
And then for the 10K, the half marathon, and the full, they were nice, beautiful medals. But now they're all clanky medals. They're beautiful. So there was the finish line after the races were over.
I love hearing something clanky. I love hearing something clanky is beautiful.
I know, right? When you're carrying around all those medals, they're a little heavy after a while, especially if you do dopey, which I did. It was like you've got a 5K, a 10K, a half, and a full, and the Goofy challenge and the dopey challenge. So that was 6 medals. And it's just like you feel like you're Mr. T with all these
walking around like this all day.
After you've run 46 points.
The race was great, but I broke my neck on the way out.
48.6 miles, and then you have to carry that. But it's such a pride of just carrying around your accomplishment. Mm-hmm. So kudos to everyone who ran these races. They did an awesome job. It was fun to be around the race experience again.
Yeah, now I did read something, and maybe you can shed some light onto this, that they had a few issues at the corral areas or the starting thing, but then once everything got straightened out, it was okay. What was the major issue? Do you know?
There were a few, and from what I heard from people that were there waiting, it would be horrible if you were at the beach club and you were trying to get to the race that morning, because the beach club, maybe yacht and beach club buses didn't show up. And so they had about 200, this is hearsay from, friend at the start line. They had about 200 runners that were waiting there, and some were even in the very first corral. Like usually they start with the wheelchair and, that kind of thing. So they had to push off the start of the race for about 15 minutes to wait for some of the people who needed to be there to start.
Couldn't they have just run over?
Well, a lot of times what they will do is they'll say you start from just a farther back corral, but that's not quite so easy when you're, doing a wheelchair and you've got a lot of runners. The type of congestion that you have at the beginning of a race is not one to where you would want to have someone that needed a little extra space.
Right.
And so I completely understand that they needed to wait, especially for that type of situation. But the heat of the day, it was also a very, very hot, humid day here. So for runners, the later in the day you start, the later you're going to end.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's tough. You don't want people that, can't handle the heat and they're running and sweating out all the water they've got in them. So
do people ever get heat? I mean, how often do people get heat stroke, pass out? I mean, how does this happen? Often does this happen? Me speak good.
Oh, I'm sure it's happened probably many times.
I just get this like overwhelming excitement. I'm like, let's talk about running. But no, it has happened. They have medical tents. They are aware of situations. They have people coming through on bicycles to check. You know, they're kind of keeping their distance. They're just checking to make sure all the runners look like they're doing okay. They're not, you know. But there have been situations that, you know, for the most part, you never hear about them. And that's the way the magic works.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't want to hear about the negative stuff that happens anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's Disney or any other race anywhere. You know,
some people
have a heart
do,
attack
but...
or so you don't ever want to.
The internet is full of that. Some people just want the bad.
Right.
So I understand that we have some pictures to show.
We do.
I would love to see them.
Well, I only have 2 from the race. The rest are from Epcot.
Okay,
so
we're going to hold off on those for a little
I was waiting for B to bring us there.
Yes. So, yes, after the race, since it started and ended at Epcot, I took my little self into Epcot to check out the beginning of the Flower and Garden Festival that starts later this week. I knew that there would be some setup process, but not all. The very front of Epcot, the entryway is not, it doesn't have the entrance of Flower and Garden yet. Some of my favorite pieces are not out yet. I just told Kris yesterday I did not see Beauty, Belle and Beast yet. I didn't see Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs yet. I could have missed them, but usually they've moved some things around this year. So some of the things that some of us, you know, oldie goldies that come every year and they know this is supposed to be in that spot.
Yeah.
They tricked us a little bit and I like it. I do. I like it. So I say the pictures as they came.
They're not in any order. So we can play the guessing game of matching the picture to the topic, or we can just go in order that I got them.
Right. Yeah. There's no particular order. I just kind of went around and took a few as I went. Yeah. It just happened to be the order that I walked in. So I came in, I saw by the land there was you know, some Toy Story characters, but there's Figment. That was in Canada. We've got my Pooh Bear and my Tigger and my Eeyore and Piglet and Rabbit. Those are some of my faves. But yeah, they're not all out yet, but I loved seeing what was out because the topiaries are some of my favorite things every year.
Yeah.
That's why I love this festival. And we're only going to give you some teasers here. Yeah, because next week they're going to dive into this big time on next week's show. So we're just going to tease you guys a little bit.
And you know what that is that's coming too.
So, again, sorry, I have them on slideshow, so we don't know what's coming next. I'm so sorry, B.
That's okay.
Oh, that's okay. We're just
going to throw these pictures at you.
This is Epcot preview. This is a preview also. I can't wait for the roller coaster to come out with Galactic Cosmic Rewind. That's going to be wonderful. We're hearing rumors, but we don't have anything solid yet. So I'm not going to throw out rumor dates.
We can know it's Memorial Day.
I'm thinking May. I'm end of May. Yeah.
That's what I've heard too. So I just haven't seen Disney say it, so I'm always cautious about that.
Right.
I'm just thinking May is going to be a really good guess on that one.
So I'm going before May.
Oh, there's that one's my favorite.
Yay.
I think. I love that they put him by his ride. In the past, he'd be over by Spaceship Earth, but I love that he's right in front of his sign. It was so
do
cute.
too. Yeah. He was there last year too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, with so much construction over by Spaceship Earth right now, that's just a great spot to have him. And they still had the characters over at the side where they typically have over by the Imagination Pavilion. I saw Pooh Bear over there, but I think they still have Joy come out as well. I just wasn't there at the time that she was there.
Oh, my gosh. That's so pretty.
Isn't that great?
Love the 50 topiary there.
Yes. The 50 topiary.
They kind of added it in the flower and garden. Exactly.
Yeah, I like it. It's very pretty.
the flower and garden version of the topiary. I love
Yes.
it.
Right.
That word was at the tip of my tongue. It just fell right out,
I'm with ya. And then I got to see the preview of some of the kiosks that are coming. So I know, Kris, you have the menus on hand, and I was just looking forward to seeing where I need to run to.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about food today, believe it or not. We're going to talk about some other stuff instead.
I don't have dinner until afterwards, so let's not talk about food.
Yeah, really.
Now, I love the bathtub. I just want to pass that in my HOA. Can you see that passing?
I live in the country, so probably, yeah.
Jeff, you're not the only one that's been telling us this, so
Hey, Jeff.
probably why people aren't around.
Yeah.
That should be here, that are normally here.
It's all Zuckerberg's fault. Let's just blame Zuck.
Aww. Well, thanks for being here, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for finding us. And Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, Ken. Now,
Ken
has not recorded a ad for me to play yet, but Ken can be rented out to do your voiceovers for podcast, for anything. Ken is the most amazing voiceover guy I know, and you can rent him.
He is.
Ken, get me an ad. I'll put it in the show.
I really like this view here with that 50 right underneath, right by the track. That is very cool.
I love that old Epcot view right there.
Mm-hmm.
And they had Mickey and Minnie on each side. So it was they had a mini bow on one of them. It was very hard to see that
I see
part.
it now.
I may have to take a monorail ride and take a nice picture of that.
Yes.
If I could find a clean monorail window beside me. Not got like lick marks on it.
That's like first thing in the morning.
Yeah. Go really early. I love this.
This might be my...
Now, this is old because obviously it says opening 2021. This is from last year, but I'm assuming because this was on my Disney experience that it is going to be the same this year.
Yes, they do have Remy there.
Yeah.
He's there right now, and I just think he's adorable.
He is so cute.
He is one of the best Disney characters because he is just so cute.
Ken's blushing right now.
Oh, shucks.
And get me an ad. I'll put it in the shows.
Oh, Remy, he's adorable. And
I love this.
I always love this. Always.
Sometimes they have a dragon in that water too. I did not see one yesterday when I was there, but I hope that there's one coming out. The pandas were back there, however, though. Yeah. Instead of in the front of the restaurant, which was kind of neat. They were back in the area going toward the ceremonial.
Okay. I just love this in Japan. Japan is one of my favorite pavilions anyway. So to see this there and see that great view across the water, it's just stellar.
And I hate to say, when you said the pandas were there, it's like John and his husband.
Right? They were there too. I just Figment. He's always out and about.
John and his husband were there. Oh my god, that's too funny.
It's always fun to bump into Panda when you're around.
Yeah.
But yes. But I love the Figment. I just think that's great. There were
tons of great ones out and about.
So they're getting started for sure. They weren't all there. They did not. Oh yeah, the Pumbaa. And I love Rafiki holding up Simba. That was a great one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So that's another good fan favorite. Come back.
I'm just rolling through all the pictures. So let me know if you want me to stop, take a break, because I'm just going to keep going unless you say stop.
Well, I was going to say I was looking for one particular picture that I hoped to get, and I did not. I was hoping they would have the schedule lined up in front of the American Gardens Theater, but that won't come out until this week when we get the booklets, because we all look forward to those concerts that I know, Kris, you've got some good information on.
I do. So we're going to kind of play a little game here. So passengers, I want you to make your comments and pick which concerts, when I name them, is it a yes or is it a no? for you. Same thing with you two.
I've already failed this. I've already failed this quiz.
You've already failed. So
I've already failed.
We're going to see how bad you fail, though. Okay?
I got a 0 probably.
Okay. Okay. So the first concert is March 4th and 5th. And it is the Guess Who. Who would go see this? The Who? No, not the Who, because I would be like crawling there if I had to. No, it's the Guess Who. And if you are as old as me, you know that this is a band from the 70s, 60s, actually, and 70s. That was awesome. Lily says no. Okay. I have a star next to it, so I definitely would go. See, Chuck says, sure. I
am going to put this in the maybe category. I need to see who's left of the original lineup. Who's
Ken says yes.
If it's all fillers, I'm out.
Mary, are you serious? How can you not know who that is? Jeff says definite maybe. Okay. All right. So the next one is a heartthrob of mine from way back, Rick Springfield on March 6th and 7th. And I have a double star on mine. So
I already have a part reservation just because he's there. So we have to see. You have to see that.
Oh, yeah. I got to tell you a quick little story about Rick Springfield. My husband, Paul, and I took my youngest son to a local concert back. I want to say this was before we got married. So I'm going to say this was like maybe 2007 because we hadn't been together super long. Mm-hmm. So we took Tim because he was with me for the weekend, and we went to this concert and we're staying there, and it was Cheap Trick. Oh, and it was a free concert. Okay.
Wow.
So we are standing there, and my son plays guitar. So he was like totally into this. And all of a sudden I looked who was standing right in front of me in the midst of all these people, and nobody knew who he was. Rick Springfield. I thought I was going to die right there.
Did you
speak to him? Like hitting my Paul, I'm like, do you know who that is?
Did you say hello?
They had cameras on phones back then. They weren't good.
I didn't want to interrupt it because he was like totally into what they were doing. Mm-hmm. I think he's just friends with them, so that's why he was there. And then I found out that he was in Chicago for something, so that's why he was there. So
yeah.
I would die to see you just scream like a Beatles girl.
See Rick Springfield. I know you, and I know me. Jay, would you go?
We actually
Grogu, I'll be snacking somewhere else.
If you were with me and Beatrice, you're going to tell me that you wouldn't go.
If I was with you guys, I would go, but on my own, I would pass this up. Sorry.
We have a large group of girls that are planning on waiting in line, and we're trying to get as close to the front of the stage as we can possibly be.
Yes.
And we've done this before. It's kind of our annual girls' night kind of thing. So we're very looking forward to doing this again because between all of us together, it's going to be a mess.
Yes. Okay, so the next one on the list is for March 11th and 12th, and it's Molina Leone. She is a Hispanic singer. I do not know who she is, but I did look her up on YouTube, and she's very good. So anybody would go see her. I mean, if it's somebody I don't know who they are, I'm not gonna go, but she was pretty good. So no, Lily says no. Okay. So probably not, says Chuck. The next one, though, I got to tell you, I would pay money to see this person because she is just that good. CeCe Winans.
Yep.
She is amazing.
I'm in on that too.
I would go see that. Yeah.
Yeah. She has the most incredible voice. And I mean, just for the musicality and her voice alone, even if you don't know who she is, I would highly recommend going.
I would
to see
sit
her.
in the seat for the whole show.
Yeah.
I think she's got 12 Grammys because I looked up how many. I knew she had many awards. And
Oh yeah.
So yeah, she's excellent. I would absolutely do that.
Powerful voice.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the next one is Mike Deljudis. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. He tours with Billy Joel. He is one of the new appearances this year, and I don't know anything about him. So, does anybody know anything about him?
I don't know anything about him, but the fact that he's currently on tour with Billy Joel, I would go see him because not knowing anything about him means he probably won't have a large crowd. And I'm one that if I'm near a person, I will talk to him. And I would totally be like, what's it like? Have you learned anything from him? Have you talked to him? I would totally be like, isn't it a dream come true to be on tour with someone that, brings out people to get you fans? Like, now I know who you are. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So someone like that, I would totally go see because there's probably going to be no one around him and I can get to know the guy.
Yeah. Okay. So the next one is another one of my music, and it's a 70s thing. And I told you this before. I lived through the 70s and I lived to tell the tale. Kool and the Gang, March 20th and 21st. And they are also new this year. I'm in.
Not only am I in, I'm going to sing along.
Oh,
I know, me too.
To every song.
Me too.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. I would be waiting for hours. That one has a 2-star for me. Yes.
Definitely.
Okay. The next one is the orchestra, which is members of ELO, and they are March 25th to the 28th. So they're going to have 3 nights. ELO was one of my favorite bands in the 70s. So I definitely 100% would be all over this one.
I have seen them at Epcot and they're very good. I love when they do Mr. Blue Sky because you know that from Guardians of the Galaxy, and that's what everybody starts singing along. So
absolutely,
that's going to be fun.
See, I want to hear "Don't Bring Me Down." I'm going to definitely sit for that song.
And Ken says he's so in for Kool and the Gang.
Ken, you and me will go see Kool and the Gang.
Yes. All right. So the next
we get a girls' night.
The next one, April 1st and 2nd, are the Spinners. And once again, this is 70s, man. I would be there. Absolutely. That was one of my brother's favorite musical acts back then. Was the Spinners. They were very, very good. And I bet they would be good there. So
I'm in for that one.
I would probably stop if I was in the park. I probably wouldn't make a special reservation. A lot of these are ones that I wouldn't make a special reservation, but if I was in the park and walking by, I'd stop and watch the whole show.
Yeah.
Cindy, I'm totally with you on the Beach Boys.
Yeah. See, Chuck, you're probably like my age or maybe a little bit younger, but rocket old school.
I know it's not Epcot, but years ago I saw the Monkees at DCA and it was awesome.
I bet. Okay, so the next one is April 3rd and 4th, and that is the Pointer Sisters.
I'm in.
Two-thirds of them.
Yes. Holy cow, yes.
I'm in.
How about you guys?
I think they're getting great performances here. I mean, to be quite honest, it's great to live in Orlando right now because between this and Mardi Gras Universal and SeaWorld, the people that are coming here for these free I mean, I know you have to have a park ticket to get in, but the shows that are coming here are like
I would literally be going almost every single day. If I could, I would.
Wait. Yeah, I can't wait for that to be like you be. It's just I'm gonna pop in for this and that, whatever.
Exactly.
All right. So the next one is the name of the band I wasn't so sure about. But then when I looked it up on YouTube and I heard one of their big songs that they had, I'm like, oh, I know who this is. It's Blue October, April 8th and 9th. And one of their big songs is Lady in Red.
Oh.
So if you know that song, no.
I know the song. I'm out. I am all the way out. I'm so far out. I'm at Disney Hollywood Studios.
So were they the originators of that song?
Yes.
I mean, did they?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. So I know the song, but I don't know that.
It's a good song. I don't know anything else that they do, but it's a good song. All right. So the next one is Tommy Dicarlo, who is the singer for Boston. And Boston is one of my favorite bands ever. So I definitely would go see this guy. He is there April 15th and 16th, and he is also new this year.
Is he singing Boston songs, or does he have his own repertoire here?
I'm going to say it's Boston. I really think so. So
I will be out of town then. My husband loves Boston, so it's kind of bad timing that he just happens to be here at that time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the next one, April 17th and 18th, and I would wait hours to get in line for this person, and that's Don Felder. 100%. Why is Jay looking like he just got shot with something? Jay, please tell me who Don Felder is.
I do, but I promise I'm not judging your taste in music.
The Eagles, he wrote Hotel California. Come on.
Have you ever seen The Big Lebowski?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing with the Eagles.
Okay. I love the Eagles are one of my very favorites, and I love Don Felder. I have actually seen him someplace else, not in this, but I have a friend who was the lead guitarist and lead vocalist and bass player for Chicago for several years. And he was at the Flower and Garden Festival concert series playing with Don Felder in I want to say 4 years ago. I saw the videos of it. It was just, it blew me away.
I so wish I had my soundboard set up and I had the clip from Lebowski. The Eagles suck, man.
Oh, I would see that. Like if I was walking by, and I'm a bit of an Eagles fan, not so much, but I would stop and watch the show. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But
all right. So the next one, I know Jay is going to put his big thumbs down. Because I think he hinted to this before. It's Starship with Mickey Thomas.
I have seen him before at Epcot. I would see him again.
How was it?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was
okay. So
obviously the other members of the band were not around during the time the band started, but they were great. They sounded good. They were fun. It was good.
Okay, so they are there the 22nd and 23rd. I actually watched Hi, Joe. I actually watched a video of him at a concert that he did last summer in Tampa. Mm-hmm. It wasn't so good. So
when Jefferson Airplane became Jefferson Starship and they sang that horrible song for Mannequin. They are dead to me.
Oh. Big difference. Give me Grace Slick and the Jefferson Airplane back. And
passengers don't know is the joke I had backstage was these bands are the reason why Grace Slick quit when she did. And if you got that joke, you're old.
All right. So the next one is a person that I had no idea who she is. She's new this year. And she is also a Hispanic singer. Her name is Claudia, and I'm probably going to butcher her last name. It's Liette, Leitte. I've never heard of her. She's there April 24th and 25th. I watched her on YouTube. She's very good, but I don't know because I wouldn't understand anything she was singing, obviously. Mm-hmm. So I probably wouldn't go.
I think it's good that they're doing this because we do have a lot of other people who speak other languages and it's World Showcase,
right.
It's a great place to do something like that and bring on the musicians that, the visitors would like to see.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know them.
She had a lot of songs on YouTube that you could watch and listen to. Mm-hmm. but I don't know any of them.
Right.
So,
And I
that
don't know
would
what they're
be a
saying.
big draw for me because I want to go and hear the stuff that I know and I can
Right.
sing to and
Yeah.
I can get up and dance and
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So, all right. Next one is another one that I did not know the name of the band. I don't know. I should have known this. They're there April 29th and 30th. It's Berlin.
I feel like I've heard of them, but is it just
Take My
because I'm
Breath
thinking-
Away, Top Gun. They did that song.
Okay.
Yeah. Couple of No More Words is another one of their
Oh
songs.
yeah. Okay. That's why I know them. That was
Yeah.
those
So,
songs
I
were
mean,
in my.
They're good,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I would like.
Mhm.
Those are the only two songs that I know, so I
Mhm.
probably wouldn't go.
Well, they only play about 15 minutes, so they'll do those two and a couple of the other ones.
Right.
You got the two, that's the good
Yeah.
part.
Okay, so the next one starts May out, May 1st and 2nd. It's Toby Mac. I didn't know who that was either.
I do. He's a country guy, right?
Mhm.
I think so.
Yeah.
I Just
Um,
Need You is the song, one of his songs. So, what about you, Jay? Country? No country?
I like country, but I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Okay.
this is another-
I have
That's
nothing.
okay.
I love this. I have nothing to say tonight because of all these bands. It's great. It's my
Well,
third
they're
night. My
throwing
third night in a row,
Yeah.
and I just could just sit back here and be like, no.
Yeah.
It's a good mix. I mean, you got to have a few
Yeah.
country. You got to have a few,
Yeah.
Yeah.
throw in the gospel, R&B, Hispanic kind of everything. Throw it all in there.
Right.
It's a great time. I love
Right. All right. So the next one is May 6th and 7th, and that is Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I would go. Heartbeat.
it. I'd watch it. Yeah.
Yes. I like them.
Isn't it Blood, Sweat, Tears, and Lipitor now?
It is. Yes,
They've
they've
added-
added another member to their band.
Oh.
Okay, so the next one is May 8th and 9th, and this is a new addition this year, and it is the Commodores minus Lionel Richie.
I'm in.
I
You know
would
what, I'm
go
in.
anyway,
I'm
but
in.
I would go even more if Lionel Richie was
Yes.
with them.
I'm in.
As long as they don't sing Hello, I'm in.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was up on stage a few years, probably, I want to say 2013-ish. I was up on stage doing the twist with Chubby Checker. Like, seriously. Like, I have one photo of me on the stage with Chubby Checker. I mean, it wasn't
Cool.
just me. He brought up like a ton of ladies. Anyone who wanted to do the twist with him, come on up on stage. It was like just a line of girls, and
I'm
we're all doing the.
I would be up there. I would be up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I'm all in for the Commodores.
I
That'd
love
be
Chubby
fun.
Checker.
Yeah. Lionel's in Vegas, so you can go.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Thanks, Marla. I'll have to remember that. Okay, so the next one is I have 3 stars next to this one. This is so many songs from this band I like. And they are new this year, May 13th and 14th. It's Ambrosia. You guys got to know who Ambrosia is.
So how do I not?
So 1975, there was one of their first hits was Holding On to Yesterday. Come on, you guys.
Oh, I know this
right?
band. I know what you're talking about.
How much I feel.
I'm out. I'm out.
Why am I at
You're
a
the
blank for
only
this?
woman.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just
Oh,
so
you're the only
many.
one. Okay.
I totally 100% would be standing. I would be the first person in that line. And if I didn't get a front row
Wow.
seat, I'd be ticked.
I'm sorry. I'll be at Frozen Ever After,
Oh, come on.
which I love. I love that
Yeah.
ride. So I'll be over there while you're watching the concert.
Ambrosia
Maybe
is so.
it's fun.
See, Ken says I'm
Oh.
in. Okay, Ken, you're going with
Okay.
me. Okay.
So now I'm gonna have to put them on my list because
Yes, you are.
I don't like not knowing. It bugs me. So now I want to find out about this.
Okay,
Oh,
so
and
the next one is a band that I've never heard of called TBD. I'm sorry. I just had to throw that in there.
Oh, I've seen
that
them
one is
before. It's
TC
always on the list.
Did you say TCB?
So whoever that's going to be, it's an
Yes.
open slot still. So
Yes.
It's going to be the Grand Circle Tour players.
yes, we'll go do our Peanuts rendition. Okay, now the next one you got to know who this one is, Jay. May 20th and 21st, A Flock of Seagulls.
Yeah, I know
Yep.
who it is.
Yeah, I would go. 100%, I would go.
He's still
Like,
not
like their
excited.
song, I will run so far away, just like their song.
Yes, yes, you will run so far away.
Like I should be in a marathon. That's how far I'll run.
Oh,
from
wow.
Flock of Seagulls.
Do
Yeah.
you need a medal?
I will get all the medals as I speed past everybody. No.
Now look at what Kris just said. Flock of Seagulls.
Shut up,
Love.
Kris. Shut up.
Okay.
You have to see me when this is over.
There you
Right there.
go.
That's
Not
gonna be a
impressed.
fun
Don't you
discussion.
not side with me.
No, he's siding with me and Beatrice. Okay. The next one is country. Colin Ray, May 22nd and 23rd. He is a new addition this year.
I'm in.
So I would go.
I like Colin Ray.
Yeah, I do too. I would go. All right. How about you guys? Would you go to see this country act or no?
Just say no to be contrarian. Just
Hey.
say no.
Yeah.
Just say no. Solidarity. Say no.
Skipper Jay is under the don't say anything at all if you can't say anything nice. He's
See,
just having
Lily
a
said
quiet
she
night.
would go. So there you go.
If you have
Okay.
nothing
and
nice
Ken
to
is
say,
out.
sit with
All right.
me.
Right.
Okay.
He's just
All right. So the next one is May 27th and 28th. And this is also a new addition. It's Thelma Houston. And I really like her. So I would definitely go.
if I heard a song that I knew as I was walking by, I would stop. I think.
She's another one. She's got a great voice like CeCe
Mhm.
Winans. I mean, she's
Mhm.
got a very powerful voice. So
I feel like I've heard the name. I just
Thelma Houston did a lot of stuff back in the 70s, a lot of disco stuff,
Mhm.
but she has a really, really good voice. So
I'm
Yeah.
in if she just does the disco.
yeah. All right. Now the next one is May 29th and 30th. And this band I have seen in concert. Matter of fact, I won free tickets from a radio station once and got to go. And that is the Little River Band.
so you would see them again. You love it.
Yes, I love them.
I would see.
They were great when I
Mhm.
saw them. So yeah, it was very, very, very good. Ken, is that a yup to Little River Band? I hope.
Be contrarian. Just be contrarian to do it.
No,
Come on.
don't.
Oh.
Don't. Okay, next is a band that I never heard of. It's June 3rd to the 6th, so they're going to be there for 3 nights. They did a song called Addicted and Perfect, and the band is Simple Plan. I have no idea who they are.
Nah.
What?
I do not know who they are. Sorry.
Okay, I gotta mute Kris's mic for the rest of the show.
So I don't
It's
know.
got to be the one that you like because we have no idea.
Yeah, it's an 80s band, but I'm gonna actually pass on that one.
Okay. All right. And then the next one, June 10th to the 13th. So they are going to be there 3 nights. Is Herman's Hermits.
I'm in. I've seen them before. I love them. They're
Yeah,
fun.
I would.
Is it
I
the
would go.
real Herman's Hermits or
Yes.
is it?
Peter Noon is still alive and kicking. Yes.
Does he have tennis balls on his walker when he comes out?
I don't think so. I mean,
Okay.
I have seen videos
I-
of him just from last year.
I'm in for Herman's Hermits all
See?
the way in.
Lily, yes. Oh, yes.
Like it.
And Chuck says he's seen them before and they were so much fun. So
They're
yeah,
fun.
there you
They're
go.
good.
I'm in for that one though. I like that.
Okay.
The
The
little
next
known
one-
fact when I was in college, I did a radio show, and every Thursday night I did an oldies hour, and I did a lot of 50s and 60s music. So they're like kind of right after they're, not quite in my little genre of music that I played there, but they're still in my little research era of that. So it brings back some fun moments.
All right. So the next one is June 17th to the 20th. So they're going to be there 3 nights. And that one is plain white teas, and they are very good. So
I like them a lot.
Yeah. Jay? No? You don't like them?
I don't like them, but I'm not going to go out of my way to watch them when Test Track there.
Okay.
Test Track is there.
All right.
Living with the land or simple white teas, I'm going to go.
Okay. Lily says yes. Okay. Okay. And then the rest of the schedule, the 24th and 25th and 26th and 27th are both TBDs. So that is yet to be foretold.
Can I tell you what my favorite thing about this list is?
Yeah.
Sugar Ray is not on it.
Oh, come on. I saw Sugar Ray there.
I hate walking by the concert and hearing them like, ah.
No, it was fabulous. I was in the front row.
They used to be a punk band, and they sold out. So,
well,
boom.
I thought they were really, really good.
Sold out. They sold out.
You know who I miss there, but we will never see them again. Back in maybe 5 or 6 years ago, they used to have cover bands there. And they had my favorite, I just saw them this weekend, but Slippery When Wet was the cover band.
See? We're going to start. There's going to be a battle over dinner.
So the shows get in about 8 minutes early while I go upstairs to have a talk. You guys got this?
Let's get a screenshot of that, right?
I just walk out. You can see my background is still going.
Oh my goodness. So overall, I think that this is a really good schedule. I mean, there's some, here and there, but for the most part, I mean, you see all the check mark or the stars and double stars and triple stars I have on my list.
I love it.
I would be there if I lived there and I had an AP. I would be there almost every day.
If you and I had gone to school together, I would still be copying off you.
She's taking her.
What could I say?
Just the whole time, like.
You know how I am.
Yeah. I love people who prepare. It means I can improv the whole time.
Yeah. So next week on the show, they are going to go into some more details about Flower and Garden because it will have started. So I'm sure they're going to talk about food and they're going to talk about the topiaries and they're going to talk about some other stuff going on. But this was our little teaser for the beginning.
We still have some pictures if you want to go through them.
Yeah, sure. Let's go through some more pictures.
It was fun to see what was out so far. So I can't wait to see the entryway once they get that going. But obviously they weren't done. I mean, it's not time for it's not time for it to start yet. But it was just fun to see what was already ready to go. Oh boy.
Oh, that's awesome, Steve.
No.
They're still working on that.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome.
Raise both fists and scream at the sky. No.
Yes.
They're playing at Universal,
You know what,
so I'm
now-
hoping they're going to skip Disney this time.
If Sugar Ray comes, I'm actually going to have to see him and get like a tiny little bit of it and just send it to our little group chat and go, this is for you. This one's for you, Jay.
Oh my God. Okay, enough about Sugar
So
Ray.
some of the bands I wish
So I
would
actually
play
love
at Epcot.
this one.
Yeah.
Oh, there's quite a few that I wish would play there, but
Oh,
it's never going to happen. So, that's adorable.
I love this. And
so
then
cute.
behind it, you've got more. There's, Donald and Daisy and the 3 nephews. They're all
I see Huey.
there's a lot happening behind them that you can't even get all in the shot. So I got over to the side and got, the rest of the group there. Donald got like a bag of seeds over his shoulder, and the nephews are there.
Oh,
they're so
look
fun.
at that.
Thank God the right picture was lined up.
Oh.
But it's so great. And look how cute this is. And this is behind Mickey and Minnie. So there's no perfect spot to be. You just have to go around and see everything. Just look at everything. So
I have to ask, who else looks at the nephews and thinks, why don't they sell this? I would put these topiaries in my house, in my front yard.
I would too. Oh man.
Do you know what I recently saw in Animal Kingdom? I saw one of the 50th statues. So they're selling like the minifigs of the statues, and it's fun to see them like live in person. Like I can take the Simba home with the 50 on it.
Yeah.
Like,
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yellow shoes. I have the best idea. Chia Disney. Well, you make chia pets of all the topiaries and sell them on the way out.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
Chia Epcot. You can take home.
So this guy's in a different spot. Usually he's over in the area in front of like where Akershus is.
Yeah.
But now they've got Anna and Elsa there. And he is in the spot because Anna and Elsa typically they have stood in front of that store around the Wandering Reindeer, Wandering Oaken. Oh, now all of my wandering names are combining together. But yeah, since they actually stand there in person, they have moved the topiaries of them over to the entrance of the ride while you're waiting in line.
Oh,
it's perfect.
Cool.
A great thought. I don't know why it hasn't been done like that, but
We saw that one.
and I thought this is so cute.
Yeah.
And then Buzz is over in front of Mission Space, but this is fun over near the land. I just thought that was
I think that's what this one was last year, if I remember correctly.
It's a really cute one, especially now that they wound up together.
Yes.
Yes.
And they've also had some of the broomsticks and Sorcerer Mickey right in that spot before. Oh, there's Chris's favorite.
It is. I love this is us right now. See?
Aren't they fun? They're so fun.
Okay, but who's who?
I was thinking that.
Well,
I know how you feel about Donald, Kris, so you don't get to be him.
oh, that's nice. Come on.
I know you talk smack about Donald on episode 200. I still haven't forgiven you.
I didn't talk smack about Donald as
you besmirched his
duck.
reputation. You were liable and slanderous to my duck, and it hurt my heart. So you don't get to be Donald.
Okay, I'll be Panchito.
Okay.
Okay.
There they are. This is so cute. Love it.
So these were all out Sunday. That was nice.
And I love the flowers that they planted around them because they just pull the whole thing together.
It kind of looks like the natural habitat there. Like
the colors really work on these ones too.
Be quiet, Mary. Don't talk about this now. Let's just go on.
Wait, what did Mary say? I'm looking at pictures. Yeah, go listen to episode 200, our celebrated 200th week. And what did she do? She besmirched the reputation of our good duck.
my.
No, I meant as a couple. Now let's just move on.
So I actually love this logo, and I love the fact that Orange Bird and Spike the Bee are going to be in full force, and Figment. Those are three of my favorite characters at Disney.
Mine are right back there. Yep. My Spike the Bee and my Orange Bird.
I have a Spike the Bee and an Orange Bird too.
Let me throw this at you, ladies. I heard the rumor I've heard is the next popcorn bucket, the next classic Epcot character they're going to market is Smart One.
Is what?
Smart One, the cute little purple robot from Commodores.
Why would they do that? Is he that popular?
No, they're digging into the Epcot archives now to see what sticks. And that's the truth.
Interesting.
Oh, come on, you guys.
I'm serious. That's the rumor I heard from Yellow Shoes is that Smart One is the next one being considered.
Wow.
I think it should be Orange Bird.
Yeah.
They should have an orange
Dreamfinder.
bird
Absolutely.
popcorn bucket.
Dreamfinder.
They should. Aw.
So yeah,
Okay,
my
so-
pandas are in a different spot. They're not in front of the restaurant there this year. That's cool.
I don't know. I kind of like it though.
I do
Yeah.
too. I really do. And in the water behind them, I was looking for the dragon. I didn't see it yet, but I do love that.
Now, of course, this is from last year, but
I hope
this-
they put them
hopefully
back
this
there.
is where they're going to be again
Yeah.
and what they're going to look like, I would assume.
Not gonna lie, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
It is. It's
Mine
one of my
too.
favorites.
Okay.
There's Buzz.
Yeah.
We're gonna end on this one, so I
Yep,
can
we
say
are.
Buzz is standing in front of not Horizons.
Yes.
Oh,
Say right, it's a great topiary, but that is not Horizons, and
I
I
would keep
refuse. Refuse.
mm.
I can't even acknowledge that ride when I go in the park. I just
Oh my.
tears for
I love
Horizons.
the Buzz one too, Mary. He's very, very cute.
Because
Well, guys, guess what?
Very good.
It's 10 o'clock.
our hour's up.
Eastern. Our
Oh
hour
my
is
God, Chris just sent me
Now
a
it's
Sugar
time
Ray
to say
video.
goodbye.
Chris just sent me a Sugar Ray video. Just
I
wait,
love it.
wait till I get upstairs, buddy.
Yes, Chris, way to go.
Night, kids.
Bye.
night, everyone.
Thanks for
Thanks
being
for
here.
being
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for finding us on
And
YouTube.
happy birthday, Chris.
Oh,
Happy
thank
birthday.
you.
There's 3 people still watching. Why? We're done. Go home. Go home.
Go home. Go home. Great job.